Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You already know. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. You already know that anything I say is not a suggestion to buy, hold, or sell, and never fall for spam, especially down in the comments. We do everything we can to clean and clean and clean. Hey, I have some good news, some positive news, some short-term positive news finally in this tumultuous market. All right, it's just been crazy. All right, and I know it's just been a lot of red days. I made some plays, and we're going to look at some stock a little later. I also want to tell you that tonight, I believe that it's going to be 6 o'clock Eastern time. I will be on live on Keenan Grace's page. Myself, Stockmo, and Keenan Grace. We will be chopping it up tonight. You don't want to miss it. I'll leave a link to Keenan Grace's page. You want to watch that live tonight. And also, too, I did a Technical Tuesday with Josh last night, and we talked about EV plays, which I'm going to cover in this video. I suggest that you guys watch that also. I'm going to leave that video up in this box when this is finished, all right? So we go over technicals and charting, and we go over EV, Gold, Volta, Charge Point, and he actually suggests some buy ranges and all of that. Let's get right into what we need to talk about. So, the President's State of the Union address was last night. All right, I'm going to play a snippet of that, and that snippet will. He talked about charging stations again, and I want you to hear it for yourself. It'll sort of be literally a 1 minute video that I'll play of what I thought the highlights as it pertains to our money. Remember, we don't discuss politics unless it pertains to our money. All right. So Fed Chair Powell is on the Hill today and tomorrow, and he gave us a gift. We do not, I repeat, we do not have to wait until March 16th. He let us know today what he's going to do on March 16th. All right. And I'll just go ahead and tell you on March 16th, he is going to only raise the interest rates by 25 basis points, which is 1/4%. Some people said he may not raise it at all. That's not true. He has to raise it to combat inflation. Some people thought it would be by a half a percent, which is 50 basis points, which voting chair Bullard wanted. But no, it's 1/4. So he let us know that today while he is yet still talking. All right. Here's another bit of good news. China is exiting out of its zero tolerance plan with as it pertains to Omicron. So China had a zero tolerance. So until there's none, until it's all just gone, that they would be on lockdown. So they're bagging off of that now, and that is good for us. There's a lot of supplies that we buy from China that's been slowed down, affecting our supply chain. So that's going to let a lot of stuff go, free up some of our supply chain issues, rather. And then you also plays like Disney, which I am in. So Disney was down since COVID-19. Disney has been down by double digits for international travel. Okay. So we have to understand this is a world market and not just, we're not an island ourselves. So now you have, once they open up their flights and all of that, that's going to affect our economy in a positive way. Okay. So I will tell you that I did some purchases, and we're going to go to Lucid. I bought some Lucid. I bought some Lucid at 23.80, right? But I also have some buy orders stair stepping down. Now, I'm just telling you this right now. I bought it at 23.80. It could go lower than that. I don't worry about it. Anytime you can get Lucid at 23.80, I was trying to get it at 21. I do have some buy orders just in case something happens. But sometimes different news comes out, like the Fed saying that he also sees inflation flattening and starting to actually reduce this year. That's what the Fed just said. I heard it with my own two big ears. I thought that that was absolutely fascinating for him to say that. So I made some plays that I was going to, I bought in some plays, kind of knowing last night after the president's speech that today was going to be a green day. I did not know it was going to be this green, and I did not know that the Fed was going to give us the gift of telling us about the 25 basis points. I did not know that. So as we look right now, you could clearly see, let me try to do something fancy. Boom, nope, can't do that. There we go. There we go. So right now you can see that the Dow is up 600 points, right? NASDAQ 174, S&P 76. That's a good looking day right there. I mean, I'll take that any day of the week. And so these are some good, this is some good news, good people. And I'll take that any day of the week, as you say. Let me show my face and let me see where Lucid is right now. Right now, Lucid is at 2403, which is really good. It's been coming down. I got it at 2380, and I bought a couple of hundred shares of Lucid at 2380. Because I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for the long run. I'll just say that. Banks are coming up rather handsomely. Wells Fargo, 4%. Bank of America, 2%. Morgan Stanley, 1%. And so here we go. All right. Let's see. Ford. We're going to talk about Ford also. Let's go right to the charts. So I'm going to be moving fast, but I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of great information, right? So let's go here. Let's listen to this.
To invest and rebuild America, the single biggest investment in history. It was a bipartisan effort, and I want to thank the members of both parties who worked to make it happen. We're done talking about infrastructure weeks. We're now talking about an infrastructure decade. And look, it's going to transform America, to put us on a path to win the economic competition of the 21st century that we face with the rest of the world, particularly China. I've told Xi Jinping it's never been a good bet to bet against the American people. We'll create good jobs for millions of Americans, modernizing roads, airports, ports, waterways, all across America. And we'll do it to withstand the devastating effects of climate change and promote environmental justice. We'll build a national network of 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations.
So you guys heard that 500,000. I know it's been said before, but every time he says this, like I forestated on yesterday's video, I believe that this war is going to have a stronger push towards electrifications. You know, they're going to start reducing ICEs, which is internal combustion engines. They're going to start reducing those and increasing electric vehicles. Let's listen a little more.
To replace the poisonous lead pipes so every child, every American has clean water to drink at home and at school. To be energy efficient and get a tax credit for it. Double America's clean energy production in solar, wind, and so much more. Lower the price of electric vehicles, saving another $80 a month that you're not going to have to pay at the pump. Folks.
All right, I don't want to get into politics. I know you guys are like, oh, look at those faces. Yep, it's a dog and pony show, good people. Let's just call it what it is. But let's look at the politics as it pertains to our money. So please, let's not get into politics. Let's just talk about our money. All right, so there is a strong push towards EVs and electrification. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play another video for you guys that I want you to see. And it's what Ford is doing. I also bought some Ford, and I'm putting this out early enough for you to do what you want to do. But I'm buying Ford, and I'm buying Ford as an electric vehicle play. All right? So
Ford's up in the pre-market. Company announces it will run its EV and internal combustion units as separate entities within the automaker. There's Ford Model E will develop the EVs, while the traditional business will be called Ford Blue. At a news conference in the last hour, CEO Jim Farley said that both units will, quote, drive the success of each other, although clearly the ICE business, Jim, is going to be the cash engine, and he'll run EVs, and nice little bump in the EBIT margin target.
Yes. Now, one of the things that Jim was saying to me yesterday.
So Ford is going to have two different divisions, right? Gas engines and electric vehicles. That's what ICE is, internal combustion engine. So that's what ICE, let's just call it ICE. So they're going to have an ICE division and they're going to have electric vehicle. So what will happen is they're going to be making most of their money on the gas engines for the next decade, right? But what you're going to see is a reduction of sales of the gas engine and an increase of sales over the years in electric vehicles. And for those of you that are not in electric vehicles at all, you're going to miss the party. And you don't wait until it takes off. You get in now. And you don't worry about these volatilities. So I just keep buying dips, buying dips, buying dips. Let's look at Lucid right now. As you can see, Lucid is under $24. And that's where I'm buying at. I bought some at $23.80, like I just told you this morning. I bought some at $23.80, and I have buy orders in. So I spoke yesterday that I was looking to get it around $21, right? I was looking to get it somewhere around $21, but nobody knows. It may not come down to 21. So right now, it's showing a little strength. If you look at the RSI, but it's showing a little strength right now. Okay, and so no one knows the bottom. I think we could get it at 21, but it may not. So all I do know is Lucid at this price is good. We let all of the bad news happen. There was a sell-off after the earnings reports, right? And we know about all of the glass situations, the carpet, the reduction in production. We expected this. But long-term, Lucid is still going to be a winner. And I believe it's going to be a huge winner. What I mean by that is it doesn't mean that everything else is going to lose. I still have Tesla. I am still getting in Ford. I still have some Rivian, though I am low on Rivian because I think Rivian has a lot of ways to come down. So I only have a few shares of Rivian. But as far as my EV plays, those are the ones that I'm strong on. And let's look at, so last night, good people, Josh and I, Technical Tuesdays with Josh, we went over ChargePoint last night, okay? And he gave some buy ranges and sell ranges, okay? And so we don't know, but all I know is if ChargePoint comes back down to the 1150s, that's when I'm loading up and I'm not worrying about it, okay? I'm not going to worry about where ChargePoint, if it goes lower than that. I'm not even worrying about that because you got it at an absolute steal at that price. As a matter of fact, it may not go back down here recently, not recently, but it may not go down that far because it's showing some strength also, right? So we have to understand that no one can predict the bottom. No one knows exactly where the bottom is, right? So right now, the Dow is up, 600 points based on this double whammy. Actually, it was a triple whammy. The Fed, what the president's State of the Union address, and what China is doing. So this is actually a really, really good day for the market. And the reason I said, so the Dow now is I'm sorry. 613, look at that. That is some strength. So what I'm saying is this could be a short-term green light, which could, a short-term bounce, but we still have this geopolitical situation going on in real time. And we know the threats. The market is kind of ignoring the threats. We know that, they, meaning Russia, they're disrupting oil. Oil prices is going up. We know about that. What a lot of people don't know is they can disrupt our food in a major way because they export a lot of food. And then the cyber, the cyber attacks is on the table and the nuclear attacks are on the table. So all of those are the negatives now. At first it was POW, right? We still got to get inflation under wraps. And just going 25% basis points 3 times this year is not going to do it. 4 times this year is not going to do it. So they have to go out, years and then combat inflation, right? So no one knows, no one has a crystal ball, but all I know is that at these prices, I'm a buy. Plus, I am going to continue to dollar cost average in all of my portfolios that I shared with you guys on yesterday. All right, good people. Hey, we are going to leave it there. Sorry if I'm bouncing all over the place, but I just had so much information that I wanted to give you guys. You can always rewind and listen. If you are not subscribed, make sure you look at your button right now and see if you are subscribed, okay? And if not, subscribe right now. And for those of you that's been following, I know I ask on every video, but it does help when you hit the like button. Now is the time that if you do not have trading platforms, that you should be getting more than one trading platform. I suggest Webull to you, and I'm going to have another one coming down the pipeline soon. I just want to make sure it's the right fit. So I'm going to have yet another. I want to have 2 links below for 2 trading platforms for stock. And then I want to have 2 links for crypto. Okay. So what I'm pushing right now is Webull for stock and crypto swing trades. And I'm pushing Coinbase for, Coinbase for your crypto. All right. And a lot of you have made a lot of money. We want to give you the tools. We want to suggest good stock and crypto, and you guys make money, right? We are building generational wealth. I absolutely love each and every one of you and consider it an honor to serve you. All right. Live, love, laugh, and learn.